Have you ever wondered what really happens when a narcissist realizes you just don't care anymore? You've stopped reacting. You're not chasing them. You're not explaining yourself or trying to prove your worth. And now you're asking yourself, did they notice? Does this even affect them? Are they hurt in the way they hurt you? Or have they already moved on like none of it ever meant anything? Well, the truth might surprise you, because what happens next isn't what they want you to see. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why your silence is louder than any argument, and why it shakes them to their core. But before we get into the fallout, let's talk about why your instincts are actually right. You see, narcissists need you to care. They thrive in your attention, your emotions, even your frustration and confusion. It's not about love. It's not even about respect. It's about control and relevance. To them, being on your mind, even for negative reasons, is proof that they matter. But here's the twisted part. They need you to care about things that they don't even care about themselves. Why? Because deep down, narcissists don't really value themselves. The whole image they project, the confidence, the arrogance, the status, it's all a facade. They want you to believe in the version of them that they don't even believe in. It's a performance, and your attention is their applause. When you stop caring, the show starts to collapse, and that's when the cracks really start to show. Because underneath all of that ego is someone who never learned how to self-soothe, someone with no boundaries, who invites chaos just to feel alive. When you stop caring, it hits the narcissist in a way they don't know how to process, not because they miss you, but because they miss what they were getting from you, the attention, the validation, the emotional energy. Without that, they're left alone with something they've spent their whole life avoiding, themselves, and that's terrifying for them. You see, narcissists don't have a stable sense of identity. They build their self-worth on how others react to them, how much power they can exert, how significant they feel in your life. So when you detach emotionally, when you show indifference, it doesn't just bruise their ego, it shatters the illusion they've built. They begin to spiral. Your lack of care delivers what's known as a narcissistic injury. It's a blow to their fragile self-image. They may act like they don't care, like they've already moved on, but internally, they feel exposed and insignificant. To someone who relies on external admiration to feel real, your silence feels like annihilation. This injury triggers one of two common responses. Narcissistic rage, where they lash out, trying to provoke you, because they want to pull you back into reacting to prove they still have control. Or narcissistic collapse, where they fall into depression, anxiety, or complete shutdown. Because without someone reflecting back their false identity, they don't know who they are. As a result of this loss of control, they might begin obsessing over why you stopped caring. They'll stalk your social media, question mutual conflicts, or even try to manipulate you back into engaging, because they're not in control anymore. And for a narcissist, losing control is like losing oxygen. Underneath the mask of arrogance is deep shame. The belief that they're not good enough, not lovable, not worthy. Your detachment forces them to confront that feeling, and they'll do anything to escape it, whether that means rushing to a new supply, starting drama, or rewriting the narrative so they can feel like the one who left first. When a narcissist realizes you don't care anymore, something profound happens. The illusion they were living in, where they were the center of your world, where your emotions kept them feeling alive, begins to collapse. Your silence becomes deafening. Your indifference becomes unbearable. Because without your attention, they're forced to face the truth they've been running from their whole lives. That the love they demand from others is something they can't generate within themselves. That behind the mask, there's nothing solid, just emptiness, shame, and confusion. And in that silence, they're reminded that they were never in control. They were never the source of your love. You were. What you gave to them wasn't ordinary. Your love, your emotions, your attention. It gave life to someone who didn't even know how to live with themselves. It fed the illusion they depended on. It soothed the chaos inside them, temporarily. But no matter how much love and compassion you poured into them, it was never enough. Because they don't just want your love. They need your pain. They need you to suffer, to chase, to beg, because that makes them feel valuable. But now, you've stopped. You're done performing. And in that moment, you win. When you finally stop caring about someone who doesn't even care about themselves, you create space to care for the one person who truly matters, you. And here's the beautiful truth. All of the love you try to give them, even a fraction of that turned inward, can heal you, because you are whole, you are aware, you are capable of facing your pain, sitting with it, and growing through it. You don't need anyone's validation to feel real. You already are. You were never the broken one. You just care too much for someone who was never capable of receiving it. So let this be your reminder. Your detachment is not weakness, it's power. Your indifference is not bitterness, it's freedom. And your healing is not just possible, it's already happening. You don't need to convince anyone of your worth. You don't need to chase closure from someone who was never honest to begin with. The moment you choose yourself, really choose yourself, you take back everything they tried to take from you, and you rise. If this message spoke to you, if you've been through it, and you're finally choosing you, make sure to like this video so others can find it too. Leave a comment and share your story. You never know who might need to hear what you've learned. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. If you're looking for one-to-one coaching and you need support navigating this journey, the link is in the description. And if you'd like to support the channel, donations are always appreciated, and help me continue creating content that supports your healing. Take care of yourself. You're not alone, and your healing matters.